The U.S. will sell F-35 advanced stealth jets to Saudi Arabia ahead of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to the U.S. this week, beginning tomorrow. It is his first in 7 years and his first since the murder of the Saudi journalist and U.S. resident Jamal Khashoggi. The Washington Post columnist was killed in a Saudi consulate in Turkey. The CIA found that the prince had likely ordered the assassination, though he has publicly denied involvement. The killing strained U.S.-Saudi relations, though President Trump never entirely cut off ties. Salma Abdelaziz has more on the relationship between the two leaders.
Don't expect any signs of a rupture during the Saudi Crown Prince's first visit to the White House in more than 7 years. While the Crown Prince is not a head of state, all the trappings of a state visit are planned for Mohammed bin Salman. A bilateral meeting in the Oval Office and a black-tie dinner with some of America's most powerful executives. At the top of President Donald Trump's agenda will be the Abraham Accords. He wants to see Saudi Arabia join this set of agreements that normalizes relations with Israel. It would amount to a major advancement of his signature policy in the region. Saudi Arabia said it has set a, quote, credible and irreversible pathway to Palestinian statehood as a precondition, which the ceasefire President Trump brokered stops short of providing. Another major issue on the agenda will be money, money, money. Before Trump's first state visit of his second term to Saudi Arabia, Riyadh promised to invest $600 billion in the U.S. A good chunk is set to go to major new purchases of American-made fighter jets and weapons, the U.S. official said. Trump and the Crown Prince are also expected to sign a defense cooperation agreement, though a formal treaty would require congressional approval. Unlikely to be a topic of discussion is the kingdom's human rights record and the murder in 2018 of prominent journalist Jamal Khashoggi, which caused a schism in U.S.-Saudi relations. A CIA assessment later found the prince had likely ordered the assassination, although he has long denied any involvement. Critics accuse the Trump administration of foregoing human rights concerns for weapons and trade. But Trump has long cultivated a close relationship with the kingdom's de facto ruler, and this visit is set to only deepen their alliance. Salma Abdelaziz, CNN, London.
Well, joining me now here in Washington is Hanan Elatr Khashoggi. She's the widow of Jamal Khashoggi. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you very much for having me, and remember Jamal.
I wonder, is it difficult for you to watch the images, and you'll be seeing them tomorrow, of the U.S. president welcoming the man who the U.S. has found likely ordered or at least approved of the murder of your husband? How will that be to see?
It is very painful for me. It's very painful for me. It will be better if Jamal was here and receiving the Crown Prince by himself and meet with him and share with him his vision and mission and all of his idea.
Yeah.
Because this is what Jamal wished in last visit of the Crown Prince in the beginning of 2018. Jamal actually was waiting for an invitation from the Crown Prince and wished to have the space to be heard by the Crown Prince. Because only he have a good idea for his country.
As you know, President Biden, before President Trump, he pursued his own ties with Mohammed bin Salman, just as we're seeing now President Trump do, although he didn't welcome him to the White House. Do you believe that the U.S. has placed military ties, economic ties, above values?
I hope they look at the American value for a human right and democratic, besides economic ties and selling weapon or any kind of deal. It have to be also, there is something missing there, which is looking for the real justice and applying the human rights and the value of the U.S. We look at U.S. like the leader of these great values.
You have written directly to President Trump asking for help, including getting a financial settlement from the Saudi government, similar to what Jamal Khashoggi's children as you know, received. Have you gotten any response to your letter?
Till now, I did not get any response, but I'm optimistic, and I hope they hear me. And basically, because I will persist, I will keep talking, and I will keep fight for justice for myself and for my husband.
Have you felt unsafe yourself at any time?
I did feel unsafe since I got engaged to Jamal, sir. The day I got engaged to him and I fall into the intelligent hand of United Arab Emirates, I've been tortured, I've been detained. Till now, it just take my life upside down. It destroyed my life. That's why I'm persisting, and I'm asking for official apology for what happened to me and my husband, and financial support settlement.
You're also asking from Turkish authorities to return Jamal's electronic devices, his phone, his computer, etc., because you believe there may be further evidence. Has the Trump administration helped you with your request to Turkey?
We done the request in previous administration, but I hope I can get the President Trump administration help in this, because I'm persisting to retrieve his devices, because my devices, we have a proof it has been infiltrated, and in fact they watching me since 2017. Of course, I didn't know this before I fled to America. And what about the victim himself?
Yeah, they put this software on your phone, you believe, that tracks everything that you do.
Yeah, they did, and we have evidence, strong evidence. We have a citizen lab report with the ex-CIA expert. He looked after my devices, and he did have a proof. It's since 2017. They are watching me to track my husband through me.
Your husband's final piece for the Washington Post before he died, sadly, in that he urged for freedom of expression. I'm going to read for our audience one quote from it. Arab governments have been given free rein to continue silencing the media at an increasing rate. There was a time when journalists believed the internet would liberate information from the censorship and control associated with print media, but these governments, whose very existence relies on the control of information, have aggressively blocked the internet. He was writing about this, of course, 7 years ago. Do you have any hope that his case and that what he fought for, that fight will survive?
I hope so. It's look like it's difficult. That's why I have a very difficult battle to bring his ideas through. And I believe also the journalists and the media have a part to do this by helping me and to speak up and to try to get his vision and mission out. Yes, I hope it will. And Saudi Arabia and the Middle East deserve to have this freedom and justice and democratic and at least tolerance to listen. Which is we missing really.
I think, well, we all wish for tolerance. Hanan, thank you so much. We hope you get answers to your questions, and we hope that you find peace as well.
Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you for joining.
Thank you.